Hey, how's it going? So, something else to consider about narcissistic relationships is that the narcissistic person will do a lot of poking and prodding in order to make you appear to be the crazy person. They'll do things that are not okay with you and push your boundaries, and then you'll react from having your boundaries pushed because anger is an emotion we have to help us protect ourselves. It's supposed to be there. There's nothing wrong with anger. It's how we use anger. And typically how we use anger is in a healthy way is we express it, we scream, we, pound the pillows. We don't take it out on other people. But a narcissistic person will push you to the limit where you are reactive because it is traumatizing to be abused narcissistically. And when you're having your boundaries pushed or you're being called names or the person's up to no good and you're scared that something bad's going to happen, it's going to automatically and obviously make you react in fear or anger or sadness or something where you're going to react. You're going to have a reaction. It's called reactive abuse when you react abusively toward the person who's poked you, just so you know. But if you're just acting out angrily, like yelling or screaming, again, not healthy behaviors that anyone wants to do. But when you're pushed to that level, you can't help it. Your body just does what it does. Okay, so let's stop, shaming ourselves for reacting to abuse the way you're supposed to act when your boundaries are crossed, when your body's being affected. And it's either you're being hit, you're being yelled at, you're being called names, you're being manipulated and gaslighted. It is going to cause a reaction in your body that you cognitively cannot challenge or change because your body is automatically doing what it's going to do to protect you. It's happening on the level of the nervous system. And I don't know about you, but I can't control my nervous system really very well. I can try, I can do certain things that help it calm down. But when my nervous system gets me into fight or flight, I can't do any. My brain goes offline. I'm in the flow. I'm going to run from the tiger. I'm not going to think about it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just going to scream or I'm going to yell or I'm going to run. Okay. And when somebody pushes you, now, again, if you're in a relationship where somebody is pushing you to the limit, where you're feeling defensive about yourself or, challenged in a way that's making you feel kind of crazy, or they're hurting you deliberately and they're making you feel bad about yourself and you're reacting to that, that is normal. Okay? That's normal. I want you to know that. But then when they come in and they're like, see, you're the crazy one because you're reacting to me abusing you, right? Remembering, they're not admitting that they're doing that, but that's what's happening. They're now telling you you're the crazy one. And you feel crazy because you don't like reacting to this stuff because you're a peaceful person who's kind and loving. And you've now been pushed to the edge, an edge you're not used to being at, right? And you now feel like you're the out of control person. And you see how this works in these dynamics to keep you locked in. You're now seen as a crazy one. And if that abuser says, I'm telling your parents, I'm telling your friends, I'm telling your coworkers that you're unstable, that's scary, right? You don't want people to think that about you. You're not that way. You've just literally been pushed to the edge by this person, and it happens continually over and over and over again until you're absolutely dead. I mean, you're done, right? You could be dead. Like you could literally get sick enough from the stress to die. Okay? I'm not making that up. But you stay in this until you can't face it. You can't function anymore. You can't deal with this at all anymore. And then you leave. I don't want you to get to the place where you have to leave because you're so fed up. But fed up is probably the best place to be if you want to save your life. But just know that your anger in a situation that it would be angering to anyone is okay. It's normal to be angry when somebody does something that angers you. Okay? And if they're doing it on purpose, as narcissistic people will do, that's abusive. Okay? They're causing you to react just so they have the upper hand so they can say you're the crazy person. You are not the crazy person for acting upset and crazy when crazy things happen to you. Okay? I just want you to know that. I hope that helps.